Come on out and have some good times with B.A.S.S Bass Tournaments.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Don Pedro, B.A.S.S Bass Tournaments in the Central Division, and our champions, they weighed over 17 pounds yesterday, the mother load, and they had 16 pounds yesterday to win the tournament, to win that tournament. I didn't say you, I said to win that tournament. Today, it took 17 pounds. You guys got 17 pounds. Now you understand. Now you know where I'm going. And Cameron here catches a fish that's 10 pounds. Caught the big fish of the tournament. So, Jeremy and Cameron, how did you catch this giant fish?
I think the magic move today was we put the popper down and went to drop shotting. All the fish came drop shotting. Cameron hooked that fish up, and it was crazy for a minute, and it kept jumping. He had his drag tight on his spinning rod. It wasn't pulling out line. I yelled at him. I'm like, why can't a 10-pounder pull out line right now, Cameron? So loosened the drag, it fought a little, came right up to the boat, jumped about 2 feet in the air, and then landed in the net. It was meant to be today.
That truly happened.
We probably only had 14 pounds at that point, and then the last hour we were able to coal it up, drop shot in the little green pumpkin dream shot. That was the deal today.
Nice, nice.
Now, I see you got like a prop over here. What is that all about?
I don't know if you can see this or not. There's a South Delta legend fisherman, Mike Del Nero. He's famous for drop shotting. I believe this is his rig. I pulled this rig out of a tree, South Delta, still had the worm on it. I was gonna give the rig back to Mike. That is the worm that I caught the 10-pounder on today.
That wasn't a dream shot.
That was not a dream shot. That was a Mike Del Nero purple worm. No joke, Mike.
So,
And this has been in my boat ever since.
So how long have you had this old, dilapidated worm in your boat?
It's had to have been a couple weeks. I fished with Larry in the Delta, and it was in there then. I think it was a practice for the Russo's event.
So let me explain to you guys what he's trying to say. He took a bait that he found in a tree, broke the limb off, has the bait in his hand, puts it in his boat.
It was still
for
brand
2
new.
weeks. Then he goes and does a different lake and throws it. Everybody here in this whole place is going to donate a bag of worms to you. And you don't have enough worms in your boat.
The way he looked at it was still brand new. I said, I could use that. So I put it on a weedless rig, and that was
I don't think there's a guy here who go, oh, that's a good looking worm.
honest to God truth. I swear to God, that really happened.
No,
I've done that before. Old Cincos that people have stepped on in my boat, pick it up. Oh, I can hook it. Catch a 5-pounder with it. I'm weird that way.
So you caught the rest of your fish. Jeremy, you caught the rest of your fish.
He did. He did all the work today.
got the rest of your fish.
Yeah, we just, I'd say, well, I mean, we didn't really need to coal, but we felt like, we said to each other, that's what I said to him after he catches today. I don't want to be the guys that have a 10-pounder and can't win. You know, we were talking about that, so we really felt like we needed to upgrade. And then just found the wind was blowing on a real rocky bank, you know, in a little bit of a mud line there, and just drop shotting up and just coming out of that little mud line. We couldn't get him on top water today. Yesterday we limited it out on a popper by 8 o'clock in the morning. Went back to that spot, blank. Went into hatch, blanked. Went to another spot, blanked. Then went where we went.
Fourth spot.
And then it just turned. I mean, it was like we had a limit by the time we got to where he caught that fish. Then we couldn't upgrade there. And then we went and got those little mudline fish. And we were throwing out 14 ounces for 1.5s and 2s. And it was a really good feeling, you know, because a lot of times that doesn't happen for us. You know, you need to upgrade, and we just get stuck with what we got. So we feel blessed. Really want to thank you, Randy. I just want to tell everybody I slept in the back of my truck today. The very first thing I saw when I woke up this morning was Randy Pringle waking me up. So I thought to myself, well, this is what nightmares are made of, but it proves to be what dreams are made of in our reality. So anyhow, thank you BBT staff, everybody. Thanks for letting us help you this weekend, and everybody that showed up.
Well, thank you very much. Anybody you want to thank?
Sir, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank everybody that helps run the San Joaquin Bassmasters, the fishing community at large. You guys all do wonderful support for our kids, the admin staff, the coaching. Everybody's great. I'd like to say hello to Frank Tellez. I'd like to say a shout out to the star, Chuck Shiner, my partner. I'd like to thank him. He did all the work today on that dream shot. I was really the net man. Without one lucky bite, we probably don't have a check in this tournament. So it's just a wonderful feeling. You guys make us better anglers, and I thank each and every one of you for sticking around.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for our champion here at Don Pedro. Don Pedro.
Family, friends, fun, and fishing. That's what BBT is all about.